G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So I come back up to base to reload up the train, grab all the speed and prod mods we have. But I remembered, hang on, the old train was also requesting speed and prod mods. Hello. I'm going to turn down some free speed and prod mods. Everything else can stay as it is, because we have heaps of all the other items. In fact, I could use this trash train. Is that got in it? One minor drill, it needs a bit of a repair. Don't know how it's damaged with biters turned off, but you know. Alright, so we're going to go back to where we were. And we're going to get a few more things done down here. First thing we're going to do is put down the inserters, because it seems I forgot that important tidbit. Whilst we're driving, I have been laying down solar pretty much continuously. Every break in the episodes, I'll put down another few stamps. We do need to swing by there at some time and add a few more construction robots, because 500 is not enough. Normally for a solar network, I'd normally do 2,000. Purely because the stamps have about 1,500 items, so I found with 2,000 robots, normally if I'm stamping one at a time, all the robots will take off at once. They'll fly over at once. They'll stamp the whole lot down at once. So yeah, 2,000 seems to be the magic number that I tend to use. Now, first off, let's get those assemblers those inserters put down, because that'll definitely help things out. Next thing's next. This network it has its one construction robot. So as we're outputting speed 3s, which we're not outputting nearly enough of, the one construction robot will come and lay them down and put them to good use. But you can see the main throughput problem we have at the moment is just the lack of green circuits. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, it's not nearly enough speed modules down here or down here. On top of that, we don't have enough speed modules on the actual copper in. On top of that, these 3 lanes are barely being used because they're making greens, which are also slowed down by the lack of green. These greens are making reds, and the reds are slowed down by the lack of greens here. So we're going to do something quick and dirty. We're going to rip up those 4 lanes. And we're going to put in just a balancer. It's putting a band-aid on the problem. And I know that, and that's perfectly fine. There and there. There and there. And then what we'll actually do is another one there. Plus I'll actually line things up correctly. Just to sort of spread the load across the belts a little bit better. It is a patch on the problem, but as soon as we get the speed and the productivity modules put down here, a lot of those problems will be solved. Carrying prod mods on me. Anything? Yeah, more over here need prod mods. Cool! Extra productivity, slower assemblers. Just what we needed. That says 77 with 300 speed modules. Okay. Alright. Let's grab that plus all those. And I'm actually going to start, and I'm going to very carefully zoom out, because this bottom row, bottom 2 rows, doesn't really need the speed modules. I want to get close enough that that row gets done. But I don't really want the next 2 rows to be done, because they're for red circuits, and frankly red circuits just doesn't use that much. Okay. They're all prod modded out, but we've still got speeds left over. Or we're still short on speed. So let's go track down some more speed modules. Now we've increased the copper in. The iron in's already running at full speed. So we now need more speed modules. That's it. That's our last stockpile. 200. Hopefully it'll be enough. This is already looking a bit better. Well, there we go. Now that's fully built. That should give us full output on all 3 belts. Alright, so whilst we've got extras, throw them down here. It doesn't pester us. Wow, we've still got spare. We might have a copper ore in problem now. Put those back in. Yeah, that doesn't look healthy. We need more productivity. More productivity means there'd be more on the belts, which means we'd have less hassles. That one. Balance of doing. Those two shouldn't have what looks like twice the material. Alright, let's see if I can fix that really quickly. Stop it. It doesn't matter what I do there, that's not the point. Doesn't really look any better. But this bottom belt looks great, but it's being double loaded. Technically. Technically I can do that. So this top belt still looks that much better than all the others. No, I still haven't got auto research installed. I know it's in the mod list. It just means I am going to install it. I just haven't got around actually. I haven't really needed it installed just yet. Oh no, we'll leave that in because there's definitely 2 very sick belts being fed in. What's wrong with you guys? Not nearly enough copper. Yeah. Well, there's another copper mine here. There's nothing stopping us feeding another 3 belts in. It might be something we have to do. Alright. So last episode I did mention let's build a train from say here out. And I still think that's a really good idea. So let's get a train built as quickly as possible. Now I'm going to go for a 1-2-1. I'm not going to bother with loops. I'm just going to get this done quick and dirty so we can get it in and running, basically. Put those back onto the belt. Oh, did that soda ever clear? Nope. You just really don't need acid. Have 8 coal. That'll get you going. Alright. Train track down. Let's curve you out just a little bit. really want you to go sort of there. I know it's dead straight and all, but it makes my exits as easy as possible. It means that's my crossing right there. So that's an in. In. Really just 2 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Now the actual loading station part. Hard part. Alright, so during my time spent on the Factorio server, somebody mentioned to me, actually I think it was Zargon. Yeah, it was Zargon. Zargon mentioned that this was like we've all loaded a train. We've all loaded a train using this method. And we all know it works. And I've had a couple of people mention to me who have a lot of belt experience that 4 stack inserters is not enough to fully clear a blue belt for loading and unloading. 5 is sometimes enough depending on orientation. Yes, orientation actually matters. But Zargon mentioned that, and he changed over a couple of things on the base. Because he had this build that worked to cut it down to 4 stack inserters to fully load a blue belt. Or fully clear a blue belt. And I've just built it from memory. And gosh, do I hope I'm right. Mainly because he's an admin on the servers and he's very, very fond of his band hammer. Which I understand. I've been on mods on servers. Actually, I am still a mod on the Explosive Gaming server. And boy, am I fond of my band hammer. Argue with the mods. Ban. Disagree with the mods. Ban. Place down the whole map's worth of concrete. Via bots. Ban. You want to do that shit manually, you know, in your own time, running back and forth? That's fine. Okay, so this is the traditional build. This is the Zargon build. I'm going to call it... nope. Nope. I do want buffer chests. Do I need buffer chests? Yes and no. I want buffer chests. Might want that. I don't. I'm going to call it a Zargon build. You know, that way he gets the credit if it works. We all get to ridicule him if it fails. Like, in theory, I don't need the buffer chests. But the main reason people put on a buffer chest with train loading is, and you've heard this before when you've done it yourself, is if this chest has 2,000, it can load in there really, really quickly. It doesn't have to pull it all off the belt. On top of that, a stack inserter moves 27.7 items out of a chest into a chest. A train is considered a chest. Every single swing. Off a belt, well, if this moves 40 and we've split it to split it to split it, that means now it's 10 items. And the reason Zargon says his build works is this splits the items into 2. Then we're side loading it. So we've gone from a throughput of 40 down to a throughput of 20, side loaded on a belt, that's fine. And then we've run it through splitters, split it at 10, 10, 10, and 10, 40. But it's also only on one side of the belt. And supposedly, and I'm saying supposedly because it hasn't been tested yet, that's what we're trying to do. Supposedly, I lost my blueprint. Supposedly, that means that it's fully clear I really lost my blueprint. Just copied it. That's the one. Without that. Supposedly it means that, yes, it means now these stack inserters can pick up 10 items at a time. Because they're only going to worry about half a belt rather than both sides of the belt, it does make them faster. And that part I will not disagree on. It definitely makes them faster. But the left-hand side should drain full speed. The right-hand side, in theory, drains at full speed. I do know that my plastic builds aren't perfect. And they actually have gaps in the belt. They're not fully compressed. And it's either a problem I have to fix later if it actually becomes a problem. Or I can ignore if we don't actually need the throughput because I've slightly overbuilt it. We'll find out. So let's put those down. And this side should have gaps in it occasionally. This side shouldn't. But more importantly, if we stand really close... I'm seeing belt staggering. This left hand, yeah. This left hand side. I don't know whether you guys can see that on YouTube. All depends on how the compression happens. Like, it is coming through with gaps. But it's definitely staggering every now and then. Gaps are getting more and more. The staggering is getting more and more seldom. This build is that build and that build, which are actually keeping up 110%. Whereas this is this build, which is also mostly keeping up. It's having arguments with the inserters. Not sold on one way or the other. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna train. Why are you flashing it? Oh. I don't know why that would cause you to flash at me, but sure. Still flashing. Oh, we're actually missing the mining drills. Oh well. We obviously don't need them. Alright, let's jump in our train and we'll go back to base and we'll build the other end of the train station. Which I will start doing via ghost placing. Because I want it to come in right about here. This is where our plastic is, so it seems like as good a place as any. I'm just going to run this train track right out. I don't have any real way of spacing the train station down here. Do I? By the time I can space it out, we're already here. Never mind. Yeah, bots are being lazy and didn't build a thing. Get this done. That sort of works. Sort of doesn't work. That works. There's entrance, that's exit. So exit needs chain signal. Sure. Got chain signal there and there. Entrance needs full signal. Guess we need a chain. Okay. So go to train. Now, I did give myself one concession. I did say we're going to move everything on belts. And there are a few things that need to be converted over to belts still. But the one concession I said I'd give myself, unless it's like, you know, a smelting station, at which point I have lots of crap there anyway. I'm not moving fuel. Fuel for trains can be transported by robots. Like I said, if I end up building a whole giant, you know, smelting station and stacker and everything else, then sure, I've got lots of trains there, so I actually have a reason to belt stuff. But for 1s and 2s, go with, go with that further up. Chest. Actually, let's try this. Let's go 6 and 4. Let's try the Zargon method on them. There. Question. Do that in reverse. You'd have to go belt. We're all going to load on the right hand side. You can't do it the belt with the Zargon method. We can do this. This works great. At the end of the day, we're going to compress this down to one belt anyway. So realistically, that'll do. Because yeah, we're just gonna literally take this right straight over here and put it on the bus. Red circuits. Red circuits. One of them. Import priority left. Now, will you class caps lock? Load. Unload. Wait. That train goes to plastic, load, full, unload, empty. Go. I was pathing in one direction, so I definitely didn't break something. Now, I did mention the fuel, but one thing I didn't mention is the rocket parts are still being moved on belts. Via bots. It's the one major thing still being moved around via bots. So let's try and fix that. In saying that, this is where my belt ends. And we've got to get to here. So, yeah. First thing I'm going to do is take it straight forward. That's red circuits. Yeah, good news. Answer already. That's my answer. Yeah, that's the lube pipe. We're in the same plane as the lube pipe. But that means it should be fairly uninterrupted. Fairly uninterrupted on the way down the bus. We don't have to get all the way. We've just got to get most of the way down the bus. Yeah, if you ever end up with pipes on the bus, and you start getting yourself stuck Not enough room on the bus. The pipe lane is a wonderful lane to use. Get stuff down your bus as easy as possible. Yeah, it might cost you an underground or 400. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Move Roboport. Oh. Chest. Belt. Yay! One more item done. Alright. So then we've got our low density structures and our rocket control units. Both of which have to, again, come up via belts. And they're right the way down here. So the only way I see of getting up is going probably through this blue circuit, because that's not too hard. Definitely around that blue circuit. So coming up here and then running through the labs. Because I just don't see a better answer. I'm going to just mark out the area very quickly and very dirty. So I can sort of work out where we're going to slice through things. Is that as far south as we have to go? Yeah. Hopefully I can get through that. And same story. 3, 6. Those in a place. Those in a. That there. Because everybody's going to come back here. Run both belts right beside each other. That's the spot. Okay. Okay. Should be able to go right through there without any report on that side, please. There to there to there. There. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. That one's done. Get rid of those trees. Just nature. Right, so let's go with that. What are you waiting on? Oh, greens. Hey, good luck, mate. That one and that one. Tread. This one down all the way to almost bottom. Spin it sideways and drag it across. Shit gets backed up. My life harder. Okay. Let's do that then. Because it's a long belt, which will buff out a heap. Wrong way. Yeah, like I said, that belt is going to be going nuts for a while. And with that instead of... Nope. But it's done. Yeah, that's quick. Okay. Low density structures. Just so much easier because it's empty. Up. Okay. That looks like it will work. That build's running. That build's running. This build only goes so far. Wait, me. Shit, work. No, still more missing. That it yet? Through there, up there. Through science, out the other end. Yep, that's definitely working. And you're going straight onto the belt. Right? Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to call this done for this episode. When the train finally gets here... Nope. When the train finally gets here, we'll have heaps of plastic. Done. Oh, it's all loading on one side. Okay, maybe not done. The joys of... Oh, really? Do I see another way of fixing it? Alright, Daisy. Butters are on a different world. Okay. Alright, that's it. So, that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. We've got some progress done. We're pumping out 11 blue circuits per minute. And blue circuit speed modules. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut that one there. Yeah, I'm going to cut that one there, hoping that will fix my blue circuit problem here at home base. Not that we really have a problem, but we could have more. And as we're already making speed modules off-site, it seems a little bit pointless to make them here and there at the same time. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Thoughts, comments, suggestions, what the hell I screwed up down in the comment section below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.